Do you regret picking this playstyle now that they announced the balance changes? No, actually, I'm glad I picked this playstyle. I'm actually glad that someone recommended this playstyle. I didn't entirely pick it. I just like, that sounds like a neat idea. Let's put it up to a vote. And the votes came in. And this is what we ended up with. It's feeling a little better now that we're getting Phoenix Strike leveled up. Before Phoenix Strike, I was really feeling the doubts. Them's some serious doubts. Okay, so that's a dead end there. Oh, fanaticism. Lovely. Get that one going. Okay, so he's down. Let's keep going this way. You engaged it, didn't you? Yup, he did. So now we gotta fight all these boys. Oh, we got to level up off of it. Sweet. Oh, and conviction. Oh, you son of a nugget muncher. Okay, so he's dead. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Trap him against the mercenary, and that works. Sorry for not paying attention to chat for just a minute. I'm trying not to get completely overrun by this. Just hope they give a free respec. They might. Though I think the plan is... I don't think they plan to give out respecs. What I think they're planning on having happen is I'm thinking they're planning on having people, whenever it launches, just relying on them going in and doing ladder to actually just start over from scratch. If you had known the changes were coming, would you have held off playing until this patch? Nope. I wanted to play the game. You have to realize I've been around since the beginning of this. I remember 1.0, I remember 1.01, I remember Corpse Explosion being completely broken. I remember the Iron Maiden Blood Golem thing being like the main Necro strategy for a while. And getting it all nerfed. And that was before we actually even had respecs, period. So I was like, I can play around with this. I am older than respecs. So I don't really mind it that much. This is not going to be a skiller, because it can't be. It's kind of garbage as well. I mean, it could have had good stats on it. It's just, it was just garbage all around. Let's get some ice going. Meteor on you. Meteor on you. Then meteor on this. Wow, that dark shaman in the middle is not dead yet. Well, he's dead now, but he took a sweet time dying. There we go. Okay. So we want to clear out down here first. It's another Grand Charm that has potential to be okay. I'm not really too concerned about getting a lot of like skiller charms on here. But no, I would not have put off until the patch. First of all, I kind of have a channel based around the game. I'm just trying to drop as many meteors as possible on her, because that's going to work out. Yay, we got her. Ooh, and that's a circlet. And a burnt wand that I can pick up. The rest of that stuff is just kind of like, the claws might be okay. Probably not, but they might be. And that's a Vidala's. So you think the changes won't happen for offline? No, I don't think they're going to make the rune words available offline, which is a dick move. At least that's my opinion. But I think they will make like all the skills and stuff like that change for offline, because it'd be too much to maintain basically 2 sets of code for the characters. So I don't think they're going to really worry about fiddling with that too much. So let's see. That, not terrible, but it'll be sold. That is not terrible, but it'll be sold as well. If it had plus assassin skills, I would have actually used it. That's another bug that they need to fix. So you get to identify the circlet. Is it going to be better than the circlet we have waiting? Probably not, because she's kind of too low level to drop that. Let's see. Faster cast rate. That's actually not terrible. We're not going to be doing any more caster characters, though, so it's not really something that we're going to be doing a whole lot with.
Good to see you.
But the skill changes will come over to single player as soon as the patch releases. We'll probably see some rune words that are ladder exclusive, and then we'll just be going with it from there. I am kind of sad to say that I do think that they're not going to allow us to have the ladder-only rune words in single player, which would be great for theory crafting and build videos using them. So, yeah. I probably won't pay too much attention to the new rune words unless there's something like completely game-breaking, especially considering they want to make Cham and, well, Cam or Cham or however you want to pronounce it, and Zod be more prevalent in the new rune words. It's like, seriously? Give us some good mid-level ones. Give us something that we can use on some normal weapons to give us something that will tide us over until we get a grief or a spirit or any of those other things. Give us something to use in normal. Get people into those early rune words. That's my opinion, at least. I'm surprised we didn't lose our mercenary in that. I did throw a bunch of healing potions at him. But... so let's see. Yeah, we got time. I can go for at least another half hour, if not a little bit longer. So we've beaten Act 1. What's in store for us in Act 2? Pain and misery, probably. How are we looking on durability there? Not too bad. Character-wise, we're at 65 and 65, I think. So let's go ahead and get another bit of vitality. And we'll go for more Phoenix Strike. Or we could actually get this up to... oh, we're still at 1 kick on it. That's actually fine. It works better for me. So we're getting up there in damage on the fire one. We'll be doing fire and lightning mostly. Ideally. Even though they're fairly resisted, those are the two that get up to the highest damage. So it kind of like works out for me. Because I don't generally need to freeze things. We could actually get a Holy Freeze Mercenary. Yeah, let's actually do that now that I think about it. Though the healing is kind of nice. Give me a chance to grab another drink. But yeah, I don't mind the new changes. They're kind of fun. You hope we get mid-low level runes for builds with nearly no support with runes. Like, spears would be nice. Spears would be really nice. Orbs would be nice. Necro heads would be nice. Maybe some of the class-specific helmets would be nice, although those you actually have to be a little bit careful balancing for. Especially the druid ones. The barbarian ones, not so much. The barbarian ones can be whatever. But... mercenary. We need to take that on. Oh, whoa. I did not want to equip it. God's sake, my dudes. I just wanted to transfer it over. That can go there. And then we can drop that on the ground. So mercenary is empty. He's level 35. We are level 36. So we're probably not going to be able to get one to the same level as this. 35 Fazel is a might. We'll go with a Holy Freeze. We'll go with... let's go with Laharis. Laharl! Yes. He's a level low, but it's fine.
I'll put that to good use.
So let's open this up. Transfer that over. Put that on him. There we go. He's not doing a ton of damage with it, but it's enough that it's not a big deal.
I'll put that to good use.
There we go. His resists are not doing much worse than mine. But now we have Holy Freeze meditation. It's going to mean we're going to have to watch our life a little bit more because we don't have the double heal. But it also means that, hey, the enemies are going to get slowed down and they're going to shatter more, which kind of works against our death sentry, but it's fine. Means less revivals. So I'm going to actually go right because I don't think it's going to be left. It doesn't look like it's turning into stairs. And see, I was right, was I not? But yeah, I'd like some mid-low level supports. I would like to see Plague actually turn into something a bit more Poison Dagger friendly. Believe it or not, I would love to see Poison Dagger actually be given a chance to be a good skill. It's never had the opportunity. Let it live its life for at least like one patch. Then you can revert it back. And I'll be perfectly fine with it. I just want one patch where I can play a Poison Dagger Necromancer and not feel like a complete doofus. I think one change that I have never heard anyone consider that I think would actually be really good would be to make Vengeance do an AoE. Because that would be 2 birds, 1 stone. One, you'd get your AoE damage on a melee build, which would be nice. Of course, we'd still have to do an answer for the Druid and stuff like that, but the Druid and the Barbarian actually have melee AoEs. With Warcry and Shockwave being their things, as well as Rabies, which they could be made viable as well. Poison Explosion, I'm kind of neutral on. I don't think there's a way to actually make that good. There's a way to make it functional, but there's not a way to make it really good. You'd have to limit the poison duration and lower the damage a bit, but I don't think there's a way to make it better than regular old Corpse Explosion without either completely nerfing one to hell or completely overpowering Poison Explosion, if that makes sense. Drop that out, get some more going. I cannot wait until we get up to like into the like 60s or so and actually have all of our kind of core skills set up. This might actually be a lot more fun. It's starting to feel promising. Though I definitely would not play this with keyboard and mouse. Just by default. Because juggling the skills would be a bit of a pain in the ass as we get a little further in. Okay, so gold, gold, gold. How are we looking on potions? Pretty good. Check you. That is garbage. Well, it's not entirely garbage. It has no level requirement, but it's still garbage for me because I don't have any use for it. And I don't plan on trading stuff away, and I highly doubt the low-level dueling scene on D2R is that big right now. Regular PvP, yeah. Low-level dueling, not so much. So let's see. What to be hiding? We'll drop these out. Boom. Got some corpse explosions going. The corpse explosion range, even on low-level Death Sentry, is fine. Because it will only use it whenever it's in range of something. Otherwise, it's just going to shoot lightning. So that's good for us. You'd love to see more farming 85 farm areas. Fire farming sucks. Everywhere it has lightning immune. You don't have to do... To get all the runes in the game, you only have to have a level 81 area. That's actually a good bit of income if you're doing trading. If you're doing single player, then yeah, it gets a little bit annoying because you do have to build one around the 85 areas to get things consistently that are in that elusive top tier stuff. Though you can get actually a lot of things from Pindle and other bosses. So you don't necessarily have to do 85 areas, but it's to your benefit to be able to do so. whenever you are trying to get very specific high-level items. That said, most 85 items are not necessary for builds. A lot of the items that you're going to be using on endgame builds can be gotten in Nightmare even. So you can get like 3/4 equipped before you even get to Hell difficulty if you grind enough. And that's Barbed Shield. That's Lance Guard, I believe. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's Lance Guard. No, I want to swap weapon slots so I can actually put that in there. Bonk. And I have a feeling Lance Guard is going to be more like how New Thorns is going to work. I'm feeling it's going to be flat damage based on what you have going on. Checked all the areas that they could upgrade, and it's pretty slim pickings. Arachnid Lair would be good because it's a static map. Let's see. And Stony Tomb and Icy Cellar will help with fire builds. I would like to see the red portals in Act 5 also get level 85 treatment. Because nobody ever goes back to like pretty much anywhere in Act 5. If Glacial Trail could be a level 85 area, that would be good. Or Ancient's Way, one or the other. I wouldn't do both. I would up the levels there, but I wouldn't do both. Because I don't think we need both of them being 85 areas. And if you start bumping everything up to level 85 areas, you're going to have to make it be a little bit more... It's actually... I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It's going to make finding certain items harder, while making the more rare items more common. Because one way that you can actually farm for certain things is capping an area. So basically what you want to do is look at what the highest, where it starts dropping, and then prevent anything higher from that from dropping in the same kind of family. So let's say you're looking for a Venom Ward, you actually want to be farming like normal difficulty rather than Nightmare or Hell difficulty. Let's go ahead and... Oh my god, I have to walk all the way around? Seriously? Well, that sucked. Hi, Radamant. Can I actually... There we go. Well, that sucks. Thanks for the perfectly, terribly fucking bad poison there, my friend. Let's go ahead and open up a portal, because this poison's not going to go away. Hey, Fat Boy, how's it going? Dr. Fat. The issue with Act 5 portals is they're loaded with immunes, and Act 5 standard HP is pretty high.
It is an honor to serve.
I mean, everywhere's loaded with immunes in Hell difficulty. So let's go ahead, trade, give me these. Hopefully he's not... Oh, wait, he's a super unique. No, he can heal. Super uniques can, bosses can't. So we do need to get back down there relatively quick. Otherwise, he's going to get his heal script going, which sucks, but I must prime. Can I summon, please? Thank you. Now, there is a little bit of a weirdness with doing the skills on the L2. But yeah, Mana Burn Bug Fix would be exceptionally useful. Can I heal? Here comes the poison. There's another one. Boom. Don't even care that we lost the mercenary again to that one.